What is up? I'm Graham Cookie, and today we are back in Fallout 4. But as you can tell by my power armor, the XO1, we are not playing on my survival playthrough today. I have decided that I have made quite a few videos of that, and I want to kind of give it a break. That way I can play it on my free time and upgrade it. That way I am not running around in the same exact armor and outfits using the same exact guns as in previous videos. I have decided I wanted to give that playthrough, give those survival videos a little break so I can kind of get better at the whole survival playthrough dealio thing. So I am back in my original playthrough of Fallout 4, and we are going to be exploring basically Nuka World. I've already completed the majority of the Nuka World missions, and I obviously don't have any more missions here, but we will be exploring the locations of Fallout 4 Nuka World, the DLC. As you can see, with me today is Paladin Dan. Say hello. Okay, he doesn't want to say hello. He's kind of a quiet guy unless you get him talking, then he just rants on and on. So we are going to be exploring Nuka World, and I have basically discovered all the places already, so we can fast travel if needed, but I'm hoping that we won't have to do that, because fast traveling is boring, and you know, stuff like that. So we are in basically we're in Nuka World right now. We are in Nuka Town Market. Next to you have Bradburn Amphitheater, which had the pack, a group of raiders who basically were all wild. They were like animals. They're dead now. They kind of turned against me. Below Nuka Town Market, you have Nuka Town USA. Next to, and then on the left, or to the east of Nuka Town Market, you have Cola Cars Arena. That is how you originally get in here, and that is where you have to go to fight enemies who want to try and basically take over this place. And then up in north, you have the parlor. That is home to, I cannot remember what they freaking call themselves. I really don't remember. I don't memorize the names of all these groups. I know you have the pack, you have the disciples up there near the mountain. I cannot remember who these guys are. The operators. There we go. These guys are the operators. They deal in caps and all sorts of stuff. And they have taken over the parlor as their base of operations. You have the Nuka-cade where you can play games. You can get the acid soaker, which I've already gotten one. And basically the acid soaker, the acid soaker is basically like an acid gun that you have to make acid ammo for. It's kind of stupid, but whatever. And you can also go in there to talk to the guy who runs it whenever you hear a weird alarm go off. That means someone is at the Cola Car Arena and you have to go and kill them to make sure they do not cause any trouble. Over here, you got Fizz Top Grill, and then you got Fizz Top Mountain. Fizz Top Grill, I believe, is where your base of operations is based once you basically take over dominance of Nuka World, which is basically as soon as you get here. Over here, you've got Gale. I believe that's his name. Gale, something with a G. Gage! There we go. His name is Gage. He has a metal eye patch. You know what's cooler than an eye patch? Do you know what is cooler than an eye patch? A metal eye patch. Yeah, you heard me right. He has a metal eye patch. I don't even know if he needs that thing. It might just be for style. People do that a lot. I mean, look at an anime. They always wear eye patches. So we're traveling up. I gotta go get some caps from here. I've been saving up caps here for a while. Once you go into the Commonwealth and start setting up raider outposts, you start making caps. And I've already gone and done that. 1,418 caps. 1,418 caps. Can you believe it? Of course you can. It's not that much, actually. Just gonna use my jetpack. So as you can see, this place is nothing remarkable. It's not really that clean. It's kind of dirty, kind of filthy. Looks like a place raiders would live, and this is where they live. It's like seriously. Now we are going to be walking over to a Galactic Zone. In the Galactic Zone, you have the Nuka Galaxy, Robco Battle Zone, Starport Nuka, Vault-Tec Among the Stars, and Starlight Interstellar Theater. In Galactic Zone, you can find a very locked down XO1 Nuka-Cola themed power armor set. It's an XO1, which kind of ruins the canon of Fallout universe, seeing as the XO1 was supposedly created and made before or after the nukes dropped. Meaning, why would there be an XO1 Nuka-Cola themed in Nuka World if it did not exist before the bombs dropped? That ruined with the timeline, that ruined with the canon, but whatever, it's fun, I find it cool. As you can see, it's kind of freezing and whatever, it's kind of stopping up. That's because the hardware in this stuff is not the best. We're gonna keep on going though. As you can see, we got a big tower right there, Starport Nuka. I gave this place over to the operators. Now, when you're playing through the Nuka World DLC, and I'm gonna be adding spoilers in this video, and I may make a second video of this, but it's gonna be spoilers. See, look at it there, look at it right there. And you need to basically get the mainframe all set up. There are, I believe, 32 in total, and I have gotten a lot, as you can see. I've gotten a lot, quite a bit. You need it, I believe, to unlock further places in the Galactic Zone to continue on your quest. As you can see, finish repairing the mainframe. 35, I have 31. 31 of the 35 pieces needed to repair the mainframe. Oh, look at this, a Nuka-Cola. So as I was saying, basically you need to repair that. You need to get all 35, and then you can unlock that, which is a Nuka-Cola. I believe it's a Nuka-Cola Quantum, or is it just Nuka-Cola? I cannot remember, but it's a Nuka-Cola kind of themed power armor, XO1. The weird thing is, though, is the XO1 in the canon, or apparently in the lore, whatever you want to call it, is basically wasn't created until after the war, after the bombs dropped, which kind of messes with the timeline, kind of messes with the canon, but I don't think anybody really cares unless they're really 100% a hardcore, die-hard Fallout fan. I love Fallout, I love Bethesda, I love the detail they put in these games, but I would not die for it, that's for sure. So as I was saying, the Galactic Zone is basically space themed. In the Galactic Zone, you go throughout basically finding the cores, looking for stuff and shit like that. I'm not gonna get into the details. So basically, I gave this over to the operators. Ooh, I want a souvenir teddy bear and a souvenir magnet frog. So as I said, you have 3 gangs: the operators, disciples, and the pack. There are only 5 basically areas in Nuka World that you can assign to them, meaning one raider nonetheless is going to get left out and will only get 1. And I believe that is the raider group that will in the end turn on you. And of course, I do not really like the wildness and the creepiness looking of the pack, so I gave 2 to the disciples and 2 to the operators. And that angered the pack, and I had to kill them, and it was harsh because I was overweight practically the entirety of that mission, carrying like dozens of handmade rifles to sell and keep and all that stuff. Look at that, you can find ants. Yes, in the original Fallout 3, or well, in Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, you could fight giant ants, fire ants, giant ants, soldier ants, whatever you want to call them. They were huge, and basically Nuka World kind of added them back, but a bit smaller, as you can see, kind of like a ant version of a rad roach. They even move kind of like a rad roach. I like it how they added them back because they weren't in the base game, despite being in 3 and New Vegas, but they still could have added them and made them a little bigger. So next we are going to be checking out, since we are so close, we are going to be checking out Dry Rock Gulch. Dry Rock Gulch is a Wild West themed Nuka World amusement area. It's all based like cowboys and stuff, and you can even find cowboy outfits, cowboy hats. You can even get the Western revolver from here somewhere, I think. So you come in here, do a bunch of work. You work for the automatrons and whatever you call them. You work for basically the robots. They give you missions to do. You follow those missions and you do it. Also, the mainframe. You know the mainframe cores that I was just talking about in the Galactic Zone. You can find those scattered throughout Nuka World. Basically, you'll find the cores that you need, the 35 cores. You'll find some of them not in the Galactic Zone, meaning you have to scavenge a lot. Or use Google. I'm not saying I used Google, but I'm also saying that I'm also not saying that I didn't use Google. So I'm not going to confirm or deny that I used Google. Challenge me if you want. So as you can see, I gave this over to the disciples because they're the rough and tough looking type. They, I guess, look like they would run this place easily. Also, some of them tend to use the Western revolvers. So I thought, you know, if they're using the guns, if they're walking the walk, let them talk the talk, you know? You can also find bloodworms down in the minecart coaster. Minecart coaster is basically like a minecart ride. You have to go down there to complete some missions, and you can find these creepy worms called bloodworms. They like to suck on your blood or something, I don't know. So we're gonna continue on with the talking, with the video. My voice is getting kind of dry and hoarse, and I need water, but I don't have any at the moment, and I'll get that after the video. So I will do World of Refreshment, Kitty Kingdom, and we could complete Safari Adventure Zone, or whatever they call it, Safari Adventure, and we can do that in the next video. For now, I would like to just stick to Dry Rock Gulch, to the Galactic Zone, and to Nuka Town Market. We will stick with those three for now. You also have other areas off of the map. You have the Hubalologist camp. They're creepy. They believe in aliens. They want spacesuits, and they believe they would go flying in the Grandchester. I mean, not that. In there. Nuka World Junkyard. There's a weird spaceship thing. You let them go there. They go flying. They all die. Basically, they die. You have Dunmore Homestead. It's basically a little trading camp. Last time I went there, I accidentally shot the people living there thinking they were raiders. I do that a lot. By accident. Purely accident. 100%. No, I didn't do it on purpose. Or maybe I did. I don't know. I cannot remember. And basically, they're still alive. I had to run away. Oh, it's hot. Then you have Grandchester Mystery Mansion, which is basically kind of like a haunted, spooky house or something. You have Evan's home. Evan, it's a very good story. It's a very sad story. A kid had a brother who loved Fallout, or he loved Fallout. The brother, him or his brother, one of the two really loved Fallout. And basically his brother, I believe, died of diabetes. And that is sad. That's really sad. Nobody should have to die, especially at the age he died. I can't remember, but I know it was young. And one or the other loved Fallout so much that they sent a letter, I believe, to Bethesda stating how much they loved it and how much they appreciated it. And as a tribute for Nuka World, which is kind of ironic and a bit dark if you think about it, they made a tribute to his brother called Evan's Home. His brother was named Evan, I believe, or something like that. I know I'm sounding kind of like a dick because I don't understand the full story. I remember watching something about it and reading something about it. It is so nice of Bethesda to do this for somebody who loved Fallout, and they basically made a tribute in Nuka World for his brother called Evan's Home. If you go there, Evan will basically give you stuff for free. He's a nice guy. He lends you his stuff. He gives you his stuff. Water, food, ammunition even, I believe. And you can go back there after it's respawned and get more. And it's nice. You know, it's just a little trailer out here at the edge. Then of course you have the Nuka Station and the Commonwealth. That is obviously to go back to the Commonwealth. Over here you have the Wixon Shovel Museum. It is basically what it's named, the Shovel Museum. We can get into that in another video of Nuka World. Over here you have the Bradburn Overpass. I don't really remember it. It's some train thing. over here you have Nuka World Red Rocket. It is a Red Rocket gas station in Nuka World that you use as a settlement here. And I gave it, obviously, to the disciples, I believe. It's cool, it's hip. It's basically like the Red Rocket near Sanctuary Hills. Then you have Morton Residence and Bradburton, a town where you can go, and there's like all sorts of feral ghouls, I believe, something like that. Over here you have North Point Reservoir with Nuka lurks, which are basically like Mirelurks, but they're Nuka. We can show you that in another video later on. Back here you have the Angry Anaconda. It's supposed to be a giant roller coaster themed a snake, I guess, but they never got to finish it because the bombs dropped. We can get more into the lore of Nuka World in future videos, but for now, I just want to kind of get this video over with. I need something to drink. My throat is hoarse as shit, and you know, we're going to continue on. As you can see, I'm going to level up real quick. Big. What should we get? What should we get? I don't even know. As you can see, I've focused heavily on strength, but mainly endurance, charisma, and intelligence. I have all 10 stars for all 3 of these because I love these. Endurance allows you to get all this shit. Charisma and intelligence. I mainly got intelligence for this. Nuclear physicist. The first one. You've learned to split the atom and command it. Radiation weapons do 50% more damage, and fusion cores last an extra 25%. Fusion cores last an extra 50%. And fusion cores last twice as long. That is why I wanted to get it. So we are going to finish up this episode. I really need some water, but I don't want to drink it during the making of a video. That would be sad, you know. I am an amateur YouTuber. I don't have a lot of views, but that does not mean I would do something like that, something so horrible. If I had water with me at the moment, I would probably drink it. I'd be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm thirsty, I'm gonna drink some water. But I do not want to have to go leave and like get up to go get water. I'm not gonna do that. So we will continue this in the next video. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, watch my other videos, and think about it, don't think about it, just do it. Subscribe, you know, it would help me a lot. If you want to hit that notification bell, you can do it. I highly doubt any of you will do it though, seeing as I obviously don't have that many subscribers at the moment. Anyways, if you want to follow me on Instagram, I have it. I'm not going to put a link because I don't know how to do all that stuff. I'm still learning. I'm still learning all that stuff. But if you want to follow me on Instagram, I am on Instagram at the official I'm Grim Cookie, official I'm Grim Cookie, official I'm Grim Cookie, I believe. You can look that up on Instagram if you want. I am there. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I am on Twitter. Same name, official I'm Grim Cookie. Just I'm Grim Cookie. Official I'm Grim Cookie. And if you want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram, you can go do that. It would help me out a lot. I probably will be posting memes a lot. I love memes. Plus, they will help me build up a subscriber base. Hopefully. Now, I am trying to do this, you know. I'm not going anywhere. It's kind of a rough start. Then again, that's for probably every YouTuber out there. Unless they're rich and know a lot of people. Or just know a lot of people. But basically, as I was saying, it's gonna be a good ride. I am gonna be here for a long time and a good time. Now, most people would be like, I'm not here for a long time, just a good time, or I'm here for a long time, fuck a good time. But I am here for both. So if you wanna hop onto the train early, then do so. Because I'm not going anywhere. I don't care about haters. I don't care if nobody's even watching me. I do this because I want to do it because I want to. So if you want to subscribe, you can go ahead and do it. If you want to like the video, go ahead and do it. If you want to hit that notification bell, go ahead and do it. I would appreciate it a lot. And I will see you guys next time.